Hello everyone, I am Mr. Shantinath Chaugule, Assistant Professor at Computer Department, Jaisingpur College, Jaisingpur. Today I am discuss on the topic data visualization in Python using Matplotlib. Before I proceed, I welcome you to Faculty Development Center, Shivaji University, Kolhapur, sponsored by MHRD in cooperation with Rusa Maharashtra. I express my special thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor of Shivaji University, Dr. Devanand Shinde sir, the Head of Department Computer Science of Shivaji University, Dr. R.K. Kamath sir, and other university authorities of organizing faculty development program. Once again, I welcome you all to faculty development program in data science. Let's start with my topic data visualization in Python using Matplotlib. Matplotlib is most popular data visualization library in Python. It allows us to create figures and plots and make it very easy to produce static vector files without need for any GUI. To install Matplotlib, if you have Anaconda, you can simply install Matplotlib from your terminal or command prompt using pip install matplotlib and hit enter. After installing Matplotlib, we also require NumPy. NumPy, which stands for Numerical Python, is a library consisting of multi-dimensional array objects and a collection of routines for processing those arrays. To install NumPy, done same as previous, pip install NumPy. After that, components of plot. There are two key components in a plot, namely figure and axis. The figure is the top level container that acts as the window or page on which everything is drawn. It contains multiple independent figures, multiple axes or subtitles, etc. And the axis is the area in which we plot our data, any labels, ticks associated with it. Each axis has an x-axis and y-axis. Let's go ahead to marking plots. Okay, so open Spider. We will begin by importing Matplotlib and NumPy using import command. Import matplotlib.pyplot as plt and import numpy as np. Now that we have matplotlib and numpy imported in our workspace, we need to able to display that point as it is created. However, if you are using matplotlib from within a Python script, you have to add plt.show method instead the file to be able display your plot. We are now ready to begin creating our plots. We can do this using two different methods. First one is a functional approach, in which using the basic matplotlib commands we can easily create a plot, and second one is a object oriented interface. That is the best way to create plots. The idea here is to create figure object and call methods of it. Let's plot an example using two numpy arrays x and y. With first approach, we already imported numpy and matplotlib. The next is we create the array named as x. X is equals to np dot line space into bracket 0, 10, 5. That line generates 5 data points between 0 to 10, and the y is equals to x raised to 2. This line generates array of y from square of x. Then have to plot that plt dot plot x comma y, then run it. Okay, it shows the plot. Now that we have a plot, let's go on to name the x-axis with plt dot x label and just pass a string value to it, x-axis. Same that way we are going to label y-axis plt dot y label and just pass a string value y-axis. Then we are going to title that plot using plt dot title and again pass a string value, that is my first plot. Okay, and then again run it. It shows a plot with x-axis label, y-axis label and the title at top. Okay, imagine we needed more than one plot on the canvas. Matplotlib allows us easily create multi-plots on the same figure using the subplot method. This subplot method takes in three parameters, namely n rows, the number of rows the figure should have, n columns, the number of columns the figure should have, and third one, plot number, which refers to a specific plot in the figure. Using subplot method, we will create two plots on the same canvas. For creating subplot in a same canvas, plt dot subplot and pass three arguments. First one is a number of rows, second one is a number of columns, third one is a plot number. Then plot dot plot x comma y comma red. Then same plot dot subplot, again pass three arguments, number of rows, number of columns and number of plot. Then plt dot plot and pass x comma y comma green. Then run it. It shows two different plots on a same canvas. Notice how the two plots have different colors. This is because we need to able to differentiate the plots. This is possible by simply setting the color attribute to red and green, as you can see here. Then next part is a special plot types. Matplotlib allows us create different kinds of plots ranging from histograms and scatter plots to bar graphs and bar charts. The key to knowing which plot to use depend on the purpose of the visualization. First is the histogram. The histogram helps us to understand the distribution of numeric value in a way that you cannot with mean or median alone. Using hist method, we can create a simple histogram. Now we are going to create a histogram in Python. To create a histogram, create one list from any values. Then number of beans equals to 5. Then just pass plot.hist and pass the a and number of beans to that hist and then plot.show. Then run it. It display a histogram. The next one is a scatter plot. The scatter plot offers a convenient way to visualize how two numeric values are related in your data. It helps in understanding relation between multiple variables. Now we create scatter plot in Python. To create scatter plot, we define n is equals to 50, then x is equals to np dot random dot rand into bracket that n, same y is equals to np dot random dot rand function, again n, then plot dot scatter into bracket x comma y, then last one plot dot show. Then run it. It displays a scatter plot. The next is time series or line plot. It is a chart that shows a trend over a period of time. It allows you to test various hypotheses under certain conditions. To create time series, we just create one list as months. These months are January, Feb, March, April, May, June. There are 6 months, and there are another list spends hour in gym hours. Okay, that list contains integer values in hours: 30 hours, 23 hours, 45 hours, 12 hours, 33 hours, and 23 hours. Okay. Then we have two lists, months and hours. So first of all, we are going to set X label months. The second label plot dot y label into bracket hours in gym. Okay. Then plot into bracket months hours. Then plot dot show. Then we are going to run it. Okay, it shows a line plot or a time series. The last one is bar graph. The bar graphs are convenient for comparing numeric values of several groups. So let's start a Python program for resulting the student marks subject wise. For creating bar charts, we create one list subject. There are 5 subjects like Java, CPP, e-commerce, Perl, software engineering. Okay, there are 5 subjects, and there are another list marks out of 100. So 98, 80, 70, 54 and 60. Okay, there are 5 subjects and relevant their marks. Then we are going to add plot dot title into bracket marks of student. Then next plot dot x label. X label is a subject. Then plot dot y label marks out of 100. Then plot dot bar, and we are going to pass subject and marks. Then last command plot dot show. Then we are going to run it. It shows a bar chart with appropriate x, y and xy axis and title. Now that we have basic understanding of how to visualize data by creating plots, the different kinds of plot possible and situations they can be applied to. Let's try our hands on an example. Thank you.